What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Anything Better podcast, NFL edition for week number, holy shit, guys, week 11, dude. I'm Paul Virzi over here. That's Bill Burr over there. We got Jake.
What do you say there?
What do you say there? We got Jake the Snake. We got Andrew Themlis, and we have another. I glanced at these. I didn't look, but I saw a couple and I go, don't like that.
You can't miss. You're fucking unconscious. For those not paying attention, Paul Virzi went 4-0.
Still early.
This is how much Paul Virzi's crushing it. He's humble. He has crushed it for so many weeks in a row. He's out of shit to talk.
Speaking of crushed it, congratulations on Saturday Night Live, because you, my friend, crushed it.
Oh, I had a great time. I had a great time. Dude, that cast is ridiculous. Yeah. That cast is fucking ridiculous. They are so funny, and everybody's in their own lane, so there's room for everybody. Like, you could have seen some of the shit that we didn't even do. There was a sketch we didn't get to, this one we were going to do with Heidi Gardner about whitewater rafting.
She's so funny, but the one that got me, dude, and I don't really laugh that. I grew up on Saturday Night Live, and it takes a couple to get me. Like, you gotta get me because of all the brilliance I've seen. Dude, the shit where you were a fireman and you were looking at Mike Wazowski's ass, and then you go, all right. You go, all right, dude, come on. I got this one. And she goes, what is it? You go, I don't, Bluey's dad with a ball gag in his mouth, dude. It was so ridiculous and fucking, and she goes,
that sketch snuck up all week. I was looking at that one going like, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if people are going to like.
She goes, that's what you got from that? And it was like a butterfly.
I think that's what it was, because I couldn't see what they were cutting back and forth to. So, so when they opened with that one, I was like, oh, all right, I guess I'm seeing that one wrong. And then we did it in front of the crowd and it murdered.
Oh, dude, when the one kid goes, I don't know, it's just the other fireman. He goes, I don't know, just like a blur, a blob. And she goes, what about you? And you go, Mike Wazowski holding his ass.
Hey, he's holding his little green ass there.
It's great. All right, guys.
I like the bald guys. The bald guys was fun. Just singing and acting like an idiot was fun. The whole thing was fun.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, congratulations, buddy. You crushed. Okay, before we get into the show, we have to shout out our BetMGM sponsor, guys. It's the best sponsor. We love working with these guys. BetMGM is offering $1,500 in free bets to get your season going. How do you get this offer? You just download the BetMGM Sportsbook app to your device, and you use our code, the Anything Better code. It's Burr, B-U-R-R. Very easy. You sign up and you deposit at least $10 into your BetMGM Sportsbook account. You place your first wager and receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your bet loses. If the bet does lose, your bonuses will be available once your initial wager is settled. Very easy. And also, guys, we have the first touchdown offer. Here's how this one works. Simply place a prop bet on a player to score the first touchdown in any NFL game. If that doesn't happen, but in fact they score the second touchdown, you still win. There you go.
If I'm watching it just at home, I'm just taking your picks, dude.
Well, look, some guy goes,
Paul, there's being hot, and then there's Paul Virzi. And I can't even say October anymore. October and November. Dude, you went 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 4-0.
No, it was 3-1, 3-1, 2-2, 3-1, 3-1, 4-0. But I was 8 back, and now I'm 6 up. So one of our fans goes, Virzi, you're putting my kid through school. I said, hey, go easy, okay? Dude, are the Cincinnati Bengals coming back? Is Joe Burrow coming back?
Paul, I haven't seen a second of football. I saw the Dolphins game. I haven't watched any. I was overseas, and then I was doing the show last week, so I don't know what's going on. I know the Kansas City's still undefeated, and I feel like they should have lost that game. And the fact that they didn't, they figured out a way to win it. They got a shot. But, dude, they got to put, fuck the 72 Dolphins. I mean, 17-0 was a perfect season back then. 17-0 gets you out of the regular season. So you telling me the Chiefs have to go 20-0?
Wait, so what was regular season back then? 14?
14 games.
Oh, okay.
Was 14 games. And then when we went 18-0. We won one more game than them, but lost to you guys. And then for some reason, they're still considered a better team.
Yeah. No.
Fucking, like, a bunch of white guys on defense. Like, give me a fucking break with this.
No, I was in Toronto. Watching, and the Buccaneers had them. The Buccaneers had the Chiefs, and then I looked and I go, oh no. I go, there's a minute 40. I go, this is going to overtime or the Chiefs are going to figure it out, and they did. But real quick, I got one for you. Best meal you had in Paris this time?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Dude, I had the best Italian dish of my life in Paris.
This is another thing too. There was right next to our apartment, dans les 6 arrondissements, monsieur, was this oyster place. Was right next to our apartment, and we walked by. My wife is just like the way she moves through like life. She's like vibes. So she just saw the place, and like I'm looking, it's an oyster place. She's looking at it, going like, that's lunchtime, and it's mobbed in here. So she walked in and then goes, hey, what's the story of this place? They're like, you need a reservation. She goes, even during lunch? And they were like, yeah. She's like, all right, that spot's the spot. And we went there, dude, and it didn't even make sense. It didn't even make sense. And then I'll tell you something else, which is why I'm so depressed about this fucking election, is both of these idiots ran, and neither one of them brought up our fucking food supply. Dude, I was over there. I had a potato that was an afterthought. We were eating the fish eggs. I always forget if that's escargot or caviar.
Caviar.
I'm an idiot, dude. I thought escargot and caviar was the same thing. So somebody's like, yes.
Wait,
no.
Escargot is snails, right?
Snails. I didn't know that. Dude, it's like eating a fucking butter and garlic gasket. It's like they took a fucking washer.
Dude, it's a slug without the shell. It's gross.
Yeah, it's unreal. So, yeah, dude, they seasoned the shit out of that thing. They add heat to it, everything, trying to make you feel like you're not eating a fucking piece of gum off a sidewalk. So we were eating this escargot, right? Old Billy Fancy Pants in Paris eating escargot. I mean, who am I, Paul? Who am I? I'm telling shit jokes over here. What do I know? So as part of the thing, sort of like a plate filler, because the eggs are so small, they just had this little round. It was like this big, like the size, not even the size of a golf ball. And they had a little seasoning on top of it. Dude, it was so good, I was upset. I'm like, this is what a fucking potato is supposed to taste like?
Oh, dude.
This country, dude, I'm telling you, if we could just turn around the food supply, can we just do that?
Dude.
Can we just do that now that like TV celebrities are going to be running? Dude, this guy gets elected, and I'm seeing fucking the guy from The Apprentice, Dr. Phil, and the Tesla guy. I'm just waiting for Eric Estrada to show up in his Chips outfit. I'm going to be running the economy.
Dude, Stacy and I went to a Michelin star French restaurant by our house, and I don't know if you like anchovies, but I'm a sucker for anchovies, dude. Dude, they came these anchovies from Spain came this long on bread with a little butter thing on it, dude. I bite it and I just fucking sat back and I just pointed to it. Is that like?
That's why I love Italians. What you guys can communicate with no words. I still remember. I gotta recreate this. I don't have a cigar. Just imagine I have a cigar in my mouth, and we were going to some college football game. This fucking piece, this fucking apple. Can you give me an extension cord that makes it to the fucking wall in my desk? You fucking greedy cunts, dude. You were sitting there, and I was describing about how much, smoking a cigar, blah blah blah. I go, dude, I was trying to like explain how great it was as an Irish guy, and you were sitting there, you had it in your mouth, get ready to light it, and as you're listening to me, you just go. And then that meant like over. It's over. And you had this fucking hat on. And I was just like, everything I was trying to say, you just did with your hand. You remember that? We were in Tampa, and I just started laughing.
Yeah, you said it, and I just went like this, and you.
There you go.
All right, Bill. Well, you have the honors this week, my friend. You are up first.
By the way, dude, can I tell you something? I hate Michelin star restaurants.
Yeah.
It's the process.
Yeah.
To fucking get in there.
Oh my
to get a
God.
fucking table. And then you get in there, and then the waiter has to come over and tell you every fucking ingredient. And you're
I
just
know.
sitting there like, dude, I came here because I was hungry, not because I wanted to listen to a speech.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our fucking salmon. Blah, 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 blah. These salmon come from the douchey river. There's a crusty fucking bread that for 3 days we did this with it. I was like, I don't give a fuck what you. I'm not listening to any of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm smelling this. I want to eat it. Shut up.
My buddy goes, dude, he goes, I went to the greatest restaurant on the planet in Copenhagen. He goes, it was 27 courses. And I go, yeah, was one of them a rock with moss on it and a little thing? And he goes, yeah.
I did one of those one time in Norway. It looked like we were in like somebody's fucking house. I started drinking that night. I was a year off. And I was just so fucking just sitting there like, I can't, dude, it's like death by 1,000 little cuts. They just kept bringing these things and I remember it was something weird, like just how they view cheese. Like it was towards the end, and like the cheese was like the dessert. I'm eating cheese, and then, dude, it was just like fucking. It was the rankest.
Oh,
dude, it was like this is. It was awful. All right, let me pick something. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Oh, Billy loves Seahawks.
No, I just like a division rivalry game. I feel like they're playing great. I like their quarterback. I just like that he got a shot finally.
And he's getting points. I like the points, 6.5.
6.5, division rivalry. The 49ers, I don't know if they're banged up or whatever, but I felt like the Buccaneers played with them last week. Dude, does anybody get held more than Bosa in the fucking league?
No.
Every time I watch the game, he's got both his hands up, and some guy's got his hands full of his fucking shirt. Nobody's doing anything.
That guy gets, dude, the Super Bowl was a ridiculous example of that.
All right. My God, that guy was inside his jersey.
All right, Bills got Seattle. I don't know, dude. I'll be honest with you. I really hate this fucking week. I'm going to go
4-0. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go 3-1.
Oh, we got to get Jake the Snake in here. Jake the Snake, what do we got injury-wise? And Bill could take that back if there's, God forbid, something with Seattle. What do we got?
Jake the Snake, by the way, just got back from a wonderful weekend at the Playboy Club. They just reopened it in Chicago because they realized there's men like him in the world again.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, Trevor Lawrence is going to be out again. They announced that yesterday. So, I mean, Detroit's already the biggest favorite on the board. So I don't know if that's like something you were picking anyway. And then I saw the Darnold is questionable with the hand injury. It kind of explains why he was so bad last week. And then the Bills have a couple injuries at receiver with Amari Cooper. So those are kind of the big ones that caught my eye. Hopefully nothing else changes.
Is there a reason the Bills are favored over the Chiefs?
I wondered. Me and my friends were wondering the same thing when we saw it.
Well,
it was
Vegas
2.5.
wants to get money on both sides of the line, so always remember that.
All right.
I mean, how can you not take the Chiefs in that spot? How are they underdogs?
The Bills are coming off a bye week at home? Is that what's going on?
No, the Bills played in Indianapolis last week. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, no bye weeks for either of them. Seahawks are coming off a bye though.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take tonight's game, and I'm gonna take the Washington Commanders getting 3.5. I like the 0.5 point, and I like this kid Jaden Daniels is starting to click. There's no injuries with Washington, so I'm gonna take the Commanders with the 0.5 point. I think the 0.5 point's gonna save me.
I love that pick. I feel like they're playing their best football they've played in decades. People are actually excited. And I'll be honest with you, dude. I like the name the Commanders.
Yeah, it's growing on
I
me
do too.
Yeah, it's a night. You're commanding the thing. You're running shit.
I like
it. A lot better than the what are the Cleveland Indians now? The Guardians.
The Guardians. Oof.
Trash.
That sounds like a romantic comedy.
Oof.
Like
yeah.
Like what's his face is carrying Whitney Houston out of a fucking building. Whatever the hell happened. All right, I don't know what I'm taking, Paul. I don't know who's shot. I don't know who's not.
What's the worst team names in history? Hey, go to the WNBA for that. Just kidding. Yes,
dude, I love the WNBA, and these fucking broads are still not showing up. As much as they keep trying to ram it down our throats, it's going to take men. It's going to take men going to – Paul, they're going to get better at the game. They just are.
I'm talking about names. Like, I don't like names like Scott, the Sky, or like I don't know, like. But you also
All right,
gotta
Paul, I got one for you. I got one. You're starting a new league.
Yeah.
All the ferocious animal names are already taken. All the disturbing weather is gone. Hurricanes, fucking Oklahoma. What is it? Oklahoma Thunder.
Yeah.
You got thunder, lightning, hurricane, the monsoons. What are you going with?
I got one. The meteors, and it's just like rocks rushing.
You went out of space. I like that.
Nobody's gone out of space.
The Rochester Rogue Wave. We come out of, you think it's calm, man. We come out of nowhere. Hit you in the side of the head.
Aftershock, earthquake.
The worst name is the Pelicans. That's got to be the worst name in sports. I mean, who's afraid of a pelican?
I like Pelicans because it sounds like a minor league baseball team. It's a terrible name.
Oh, the Pelicans is a minor league baseball team in South Carolina. That's what I think about. You're 100% right.
Do you know what their logo should be? Their logo, they should somehow make that pelican jowl like somebody's ball bag. Like you're standing over the pelican. Try to do something to make it intimidating. We're going to fucking nutsack you, whatever they call that. Dip my balls on you.
Oh, Andrew.
All right. All right. Well, we did that for a while, and I should have fucking been looking at this. I am.
Sorry, that was my fault.
No, it's all right, Paul. You know, Paul, the way you're playing right now, you're like LT. You could go to sleep under the table during this whole fucking thing. What are we going to do? You're going to diagram the 4 fucking winners. Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I going to do here? I don't know, Paul. How do you not take the Chiefs getting points? I did that in the Super Bowl. I'm just going to take the Chiefs. I'm going to take the Chiefs, and I'm going to root for the Bills. So I'll take the Chiefs, getting 2.5. And that's going to be a fun game to watch because if they cover, if the Bills hand them their first, like this is probably like the best thing if you're a Chiefs fan, the best thing that could happen right now is you lose to the fucking Bills because that means you're going to beat them in January. But like, I don't know, this just seems like how it works. So I'm going to take the Chiefs, getting 2.5. Paul, I'm a housewife this year. I'm folding laundry. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh, you know the Chiefs are going to go in there, piss their dogs. I love that pick. All right.
All right, you motherfucker.
Jake, what the Ravens won?
Yeah, they beat the Bengals on Thursday.
They didn't cover though, those pricks.
I know. Brutal.
I could have gone 3-1, Paul. I could have been in your fucking stratosphere, but instead, still on the ground, 2-2.
I'm going to try something I haven't tried in a while. I'm going to take the Steelers 2 weeks in a row, getting 3. I'm going to take the Steelers at home, getting 3 against the Ravens.
I like that too.
The Steelers are starting to click a little bit. They gave me a win last week. I'll take them getting 3. Oh, Pauly, dogs this week. I'm taking dogs.
This is not the Paul that I grew up with.
No, it's not.
Paul's first pick this week, old school Paul 10 years ago, would take the Lions laying 14. Oh, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath.
That is so true, dude. I would call Bill and go, Bill, they're supposed to win. They're the better team. They're a favorite for a reason.
They were at home. And then they would be covering through 3 and take their starters out. Then that's when my phone would start lighting up. Dude, they won the game, and then they just fucking gave it back.
No, remember you would get the text thread, and then all of a sudden the last one would say, sick. I'm sick.
Oh, Mike, no. I was out to breakfast with my wife that Eagles-Giants game when they kept kicking it to that dude who kept running it back.
Oh, my God.
I missed all your text messages, and it started in small print, and by the end, it was all capitals, and it was just like one word. The fuck are they doing? Are they serious? Fuck. I was crying laughing. It was like I binge watched that game through your text messages. All right. I like the Falcons getting 2.5 against the Broncos. Going in there. Who the fuck do the Broncos think they are? Do they think they're good all of a sudden? Is there guy still playing there? Kirk Cousins? You like that? Is he playing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's going to go in there and fucking knock the dirty sandals off those Colorado people. Falcons.
Falcons.
This is how I know I suck at this. When I do my picks, it's always quiet.
No, I was
Everybody else,
looking at,
Paul, I like what you did there.
no, I was looking at the thing. I'd never go against Kirk Cousins, man, in a tight game. Oh, the Jaguars are bad. Oh, the Jaguars are bad. Jaguars had a rough one this year, okay?
Mac Jones is starting too.
Dude, what about the Cowboys being done?
Oof. Yeah, they're terrible.
Dude, they need to stop looking at their players. They got to get rid of their owner. They need. Sorry, I'm dropping my thing here. They need to have a hostile takeover. It's like it's got to be like, dude, you have to stop meddling. You have to like.
Yeah.
He's like George Steinbrenner. Like I'm so fucking stupid. Why are you talking? Why are you talking to the media? You lost. Let me get. You're upset. I always hated that. The boss is going to issue a statement today at 4:17. Let me guess. You're not happy that they're losing?
Yeah.
Boy, they better start fucking winning. This big dumb head.
Mike and the Mad Dog would always go, "We got a missive from George M. Steinbrenner," and then they would start playing music and read it.
He was fun though.
Yeah.
It was definitely fun. Rest his big fucking head soul.
Rest his soul. All right, dude.
How did you feel about the sun blinding those players' eyes at the Cowboy Stadium?
You know what my favorite thing was that the game Troy Aikman was doing where he's making fun of him, or was that the
I don't think so.
I think that was the Dolphins game where the guy was like Dolphins play the Rams last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. One guy like he just like it went right through his hands and he started pointing to his eyes. And just Troy being a quarterback, he goes, "All right, it's the sun." He goes, "All right, well, next week they're playing indoors, so I don't want to see anybody doing that."
I'm gonna take the New Orleans Saints. It's a pick'em. Might as well be a pick'em. That's what I always say.
The Saints
1 point at home. Can you beat the Cleveland Browns by 1 at home? We're gonna find out. That's my pick.
I like how none of us answered you, and then you answered it yourself. Can they beat the Cleveland Browns at home? We're gonna find out when we come back. Did you take the Bengals?
I did not.
I'm gonna take the Bengals, Paul, because I have nothing better to do.
A bigger game.
Oh,
It's gonna be televised in my area.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting they're not down in San Diego.
Yeah, they'll be on Sunday night now.
Okay.
Got moved.
What's it called? Dak Prescott is out?
Yeah, his season's over. He just had season-ending surgery.
What happened to him?
Something with his hamstring. Some sort of torn hamstring. Yeah. Feel bad for the guy, but
Right, he hasn't worn out his hip yet doing that shit before the game.
The Dolphins -8 or the Texans -7.5. Oh, Paulie's gonna take a favorite. I gotta take a favorite. I'm gonna take the Texans Monday Night Football against a bad, no starting quarterback. The Cowboys are in complete disarray, and the Texans are just such a great team. They should win that game by 10 or 14. I'm going to take Texas.
What about that this is the battle for Texas, Paul? The pride.
I mean, then it's more in favor of Houston.
Yeah, I don't know. Cowboys and pride. Not seeing a lot of that.
Oh, wow. I got to walk that comment. What has happened to that franchise?
Oh, dude, Jerry Jones. Did you see him with his shirty? I never thought I'd see Jerry Jones that heavy. He's all heavy now, yelling, going on radio stations. It's not going to be pretty, man. This is not going to be a good ending. This is not going to be a good ending.
He's like a psycho chick who's just blaming you for everything in the relationship. It's like, Jerry, it's you. It's you.
He's got an elevator.
When you were winning championships, you had what's his face? How about the Cowboys? Jimmy Johnson, right? You chased him out of town, and he was so fucking good. Barry won with his team 2 years later. And they haven't sniffed it since. And then after that, he just got yes men, other than Bill Parcells.
Yeah. Brett Ernst, buddy of ours, he's a big Cowboy fan. He's disgusted. We suck. We stay. When your team.
I saw them in the 70s, dude. With those when the cheerleaders, man, it was unreal. Roger Staubach, Harry Muffs. no bras. I mean, it was fucking amazing, Paul.
Commanders, Texans.
Yeah, I don't know
Steelers.
where they are now. I don't know where they are.
Bill, I'll
got
tell
that-
you what, your Patriots are starting to turn a page, I think.
I love you, Paul.
What?
You just always combine. It's turn the corner or get on the same page. Your Patriots, man, they're starting to.
No, I think, isn't that
Dude,
right?
you know who else does that? Maureen.
Oh, yeah.
She told me the other night, she goes, I would never steer you down the wrong street. I'm like, no, it's I would never steer you wrong. I don't know what this street shit is.
No, it's me with that and you with names.
Oh, I can't remember names to save my life. But Paul, you're like Miles Davis, like with fusion, except you do it with safe expressions.
Dude, how about Yogi Berra? It's getting early, late. No, it's getting late, early. That's a great one, dude. Like he had those Yogiisms.
Yeah. He
It's
must have done that on purpose. You can't get that luck because they were amazing.
Dude, it's getting, what is it? It's getting early. It's getting late, early. What was it? I can't even get that right. Wait.
Yeah, it's getting. They probably turned the clocks back or something.
No, it would be in a game where like the game is going by fast, and he'd go, "Oh man, it's getting late, early or something."
Yeah,
And-
they don't make guys like that anymore.
Oh no, Yogi was great.
Everybody's on the internet looking at the same 10 fucking videos. Everybody has the same accent.
Yeah.
Dude, if I go on Instagram one more time and click on a video, 10 toes deep when I fucking get, how many fucking times can you use? They're just like, dude, they're like robots. You
Oh,
remember,
Andrew.
remember 10 years ago on YouTube? Let the bodies hit the floor. Every fucking video. It's like, can you pick a different fucking song?
Andrew got it right here. Yeah, it gets late early out there. Yogi said it gets late early out there, and it's like, oh, it's the seventh inning already, is what that means. It's amazing.
But it's like there's something about it. It's like fun to listen to.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't over till it's over, but I mean that like totally makes sense.
Yeah. Bill, you got one more, right? Or no?
Please tell me I don't have to do this again. Do I have one more?
No. Oh no.
I'm done.
No.
Andrew.
Okay, you're done. No. I have.
I've been done since week 3 of this season.
Dude, you're like 2 weeks. You're 2 weeks away from being back, dude. I was down 8.
I can't get my head above water. I'm going down the last time. You know the lifeguard. You know when lifeguard sits up for a little. Like, is that guy fucking around or is he serious? That's where I am right now.
No, Andrew, I'm not Andrew. Bill went first. I have the Commanders, the Saints, the Steelers, and the Texans.
So there's 4. What do you have, Bill?
Bill's got the Seahawks.
I got the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Seahawks.
So you might have one more.
Oh, Christ.
I know he's got the Falcons.
I got the Falcons.
Oh, yes.
I got the Dirty Birds. I got 2 Dirty Birds. I'm going with the Birds this week, Paul.
All right.
The Birds.
Love it.
All right, there we go. All right, we got our picks now, and now it's time for the Monday night.
That's the Monday night special.
Oh, there it
Win
is.
some money for you. Come on, Paul. We need a slump buster here.
It's the Texans and the Cowboys at Jerry's World, which is another
Jerry's World, and the narrative is the Cowboys season is over. Everybody's saying this, Paul. Every fat, man-titted fucking cunt out there who's sitting there with a beer in one hand and fucking free porn in the other is all saying this, Paul. Are we going to go with the ignorant masses who the last 3 elections picked the host of The Apprentice, a warmonger with dementia, and Back to the Apprentice guy? I was joking in my act. We're picking presidents the way the Browns pick quarterbacks. And then after a while, it's like, wait, is it the quarterbacks or is it the Browns?
Under over this week is 42. What do you think?
I think it's an under.
You love the
Yeah, these are 2 fucking boring ass teams.
Are the Cowboys really
Texans
going to
aren't
put
an
a lot of
NFL team, Paul.
Yeah,
They're just hanging on to fucking Houston so that squinty preacher doesn't take it over. He already bought one of the arenas.
creature? Who's a
Joel
squid
Osteen.
creature?
Texans. All right, you want to do Texans and the under?
I like Houston. That's my favorite guitar store in America.
love
Southpaw
you.
Guitars, all lefties.
Underrated comedy town. Underrated. They're amazing out there. Great people.
Underrated, Paul. That place was a mecca when I came up. Bill
Really?
Hicks, Sam Kinison. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were Austin.
No. How
No.
dare you?
How dare I? Rest their soul.
How dare you?
Ron Schock. You know who Ron Schock was?
Eddie Bananas. I mean, they had some killers out there.
Dude, Ron Schock would do a story. Ron Schock came up with Bill Hicks. And dude, Ron Schock, they said, was the greatest American storyteller. And I worked with him in Vegas at Brad Garrett's club. And somebody goes, I think this kid from Philadelphia, Pat House, comic, funny kid. He goes, watch Ron Schock. It's like a magic trick. You're not going to believe it. Dude, I swear to God, I'm not even joking. It was like fitting we were in Vegas because it was like an illusion. I went out and I watched this man tell a story, a comedy story. And it felt like I was in there for 10 minutes and 40 minutes went by. It was fucking incredible. It was incredible, man. Oh, dude, it was amazing.
He can tell a story better than Ron White.
Dude, it was, yeah, I hate, yes.
I gotta see that.
Ron
Hey,
Schock.
I saw this comic, this English comic from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And he came out on this variety show to sing a song. And he was talking about how he was singing live. And he did this shit backstage and he was clearly singing to a tape. But it was really him singing. So the tape starts like slow. He was doing it all with his voice. He was like, and then he go, like he would like go like, he could do this thing with his voice and then move like really fast and then start singing normally. And then he was looking off stage like he was pissed. It was fucking brilliant, dude. It's like one of those things that I feel like got lost over the years in stand-up where it's like the bit that like it's like a concept like that this guy came up with, like, and then be able to do all of that with your voice. I was fucking dying when I saw it. I posted it in my stories there on the Instagram.
Yeah, it's like the what's the guy's name from Police Academy with the voices, Michael Winslow. But dude, did you see the British kid who goes, all right, guys, he goes, I'm gonna give you guys a soccer goal, a header in slow motion.
That's amazing.
And dude, he's doing it. Dude, it was like, I thought it was in slow motion for a second. It's amazing. I think I sent that to you.
You see that other English comic where he goes, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me again, the shame's back on you. Like, why would you keep doing that to me? And he gets it up to like 6. By number 6, he's like, the shame's on you because you don't realize this is just a game. And I'm playing gullible. And now you're super confident. Then he goes, Jamie, 7 times. Now the shame's back on me because you figured out my game. It was ridiculous.
Oh, dude, he did it like psychological. That is so great.
He got like a 5-minute bit out of it. I was just watching. How the fuck do you come up with this shit?
All
right, let's do this, Paul, because I gotta get to work.
All right, so we're gonna take the Texans. Got to win
by
8. Laying 8.
Laying down like a whore, Paul.
All right.
7.5.
Under
on
4.
A sidewalk mattress, Paul.
Oh, we need one more, Bill. We need one more.
Jake likes sidewalk mattress.
Do Stroud to throw one.
Yeah. There we go. CJ Stroud to throw one. Texans minus 7.5. Under 42. Bingo. Bango.
Oh, how great. Jake's like a mob lawyer. Except he doesn't whisper in the ear. He just says it. But that's, you know, he keeps this on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, he's like Kevin Pollak in Casino.
Yeah.
All right.
Paul, once you fucking beat the book again, I want you to dress like Ray Liotta, including the wig. Shave your beard. I want you to get I beat the book again. And then you take your pills and be like, all right, now take me to the casino. Let it ride, baby.
At what point if I do it again, does BetMGM let me in there and making the lines with these guys?
Paul, you're having a career like you're going to end up owning a team. You're going to end up owning like the Tangiers, like be a part owner.
Yeah, I hope they don't blow up my car, okay? Yeah, I can still pick them. I got the glasses. All right, guys, that's it. You guys know, download the BetMGM app, guys. Put at least $10 in there, and you will get up to $1,500 in bonus bets if the bet loses. Also, we have the first touchdown. Pick any player to get the first touchdown of any NFL game. If they don't, but in fact get the second touchdown, you'll still get your stack of cash back. And bet responsibly, guys. Enjoy it. Have fun this week. We will see you after week 11. And check me out. I'll be in Providence, Rhode Island this weekend. There you go.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next week.
All right.
All right.